Alright, welcome back for episode 18 of this Let's Play as the Italians. So we got Poland on our border, our new enemy. Germans are 2 turns away from being off the map. And not too much else very eventful going on. Of course, we're still at war with the Hungarians, the Golden Horde, and the Turkish. So I'd like to see if I can make an ally. Danes are an option. And who else? I think the Danes are probably the only likely option. Maybe the English, but yeah, maybe the English. So what we're gonna do is find our emissaries that have some valor to them, which is this gentleman, and the other of which is this gentleman here. We're gonna offer alliances to those 2 factions. Replace him with this guy. And outside of that, we got troops moving over to Hungary to prepare for the Polish push forward. Still got a decent amount of troops over here with our Dodge, and that's basically it for now. So we can kind of cruise. That Spanish Crusade is still soaking up troops of ours. Of course, they land where all my reinforcements are passing through, right there. I think that was Serbia, maybe. Have a look at that in a second. Okay, Bohemia is about to fall. Positions all around. Whoa, okay, there we go. Okay. Alright, so manage the stasis goals here. And their zeal is diminishing. Interesting. I wonder if that tells me anything about how these work. I'm not really getting anything as far as the mechanic from that, but assassins all around, of course. Not too surprised by that. Crusade to Sinai from the Sicilians. Okay. Hopefully they don't decide to pass through my territory as well. One thing I was considering preparing for was getting more boats along the northern African coast and getting ready for a potential war with the Spanish. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, but they do have a lot of stuff. They got a pretty big army over here, although their mainland is mostly empty. But they also, what was I looking at earlier, are right behind me in victory points. So we're on our bit of a race there. So they accrue points more easily than me because of the way their what do you call it? Their conquest objective works. So you'll see if I click on them, for every 1 province they own or they conquer outside of their starting regions, I believe is how it works. Yeah, it says with the exception of your own homelands, they get a point. For me, it is for every 3 provinces. So I'm not sure why that is. It might have something to do with some of the other glorious achievement objectives that are available. But either way, that is what we're dealing with. We got recruitment going. I got queued up a good amount more turns worth of that. And for now, we kind of just maintain course. Trebizond. Special. Let me check public order. Yeah, we've been good. Crete. Wonder if this Bell Foundry affects the boats that you can get. Although I don't feel like Navy has become much of a part of the campaign, so I don't think it will be. So I'm gonna hold off on spending on that. I think my bank is like probably a little bit higher than I need it to be, but it's nice to have the cushion for spending. Seems we may have a couple quick turns. Let's see what just happened there. looked like some troops moved in. Yep, the Polish attack. So Crusade arrives in Venice. I'm assuming that is the Sicilians, maybe. Oh wow, they're breaking out the Germans. So we're gonna abandon that for now. The Germans will live to fight another day. And what we'll do is we will restrike. All right, there we go. So the English offer us an alliance before my emissary can get there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna restrike with the Dodge. Oopsies. We'll send the Dodge and this guy, Constable of the Army. This might have been the. Oh, okay, well we'll send these gentlemen. We'll leave this squad here. Bavaria's got good public order, and then we're gonna merge up here and send some of these troops to assist as well in Bohemia. And I think what I'll do is send everybody, other than what I need to maintain public order here. Leave the Duke. And we'll leave some spearmen. And actually, I'm going to leave this whole stack because Switzerland, probably get some guys out of here. What if I move these guys out? Leave us at 120%, so we'll leave a couple more troops. And these guys over to Venice. And yeah, we'll be good like that. Okay, so what was I thinking here? I wanted to get more troops over into here, into Bohemia. So we've got this must be the Duke of Bavaria. We'll leave some Italian infantry with him. We'll actually split up this stack a little bit. Send these guys in. Okay, public order's still fine. Yep, that is the Sicilian Crusade that arrived in Venice, so I'll have to do more recruiting. Man, they're just siphoning out any troops that I have in here. And that should be good. Yep. See the Spanish Crusade making its way up there towards Livonia, which I believe is the objective. Super random place to go on a crusade to. Alright, so it's the Dodge versus the Prince. They outnumber us, but we have better command. Let's see what happens here. Ooh, okay. Definitely came out on the winning end as far as kill-death ratio. Took a big clunk though. Oh my god. These guys literally just offered us an alliance. Total War AI. Okay. So we will. I think we'll abandon this province. Now things are gonna get funky because the issue is we're basically at war with someone on all of our entire border. Okay, he wants us to cease our hostilities against the Polish. That is fine by me, but I'm still going to take out the Germans here. Okay. He asked we prove by making war aggressively against our mutual enemies, and he'd reconsider. Okay. Oh boy. So let's get our wits about us on the borders. We're We're gonna get a full stack worth of troops protecting Burgundy. And these guys up in Swabia. And then I am going to need to... I think I need to start getting guys moving. So, what is the best plan of action here? Man, I'm fighting in all directions. Part of me wants to take out the Hungarians, but I'm afraid to get excommunicated. I think we're gonna play a little bit defensive. We're gonna work on taking Bohemia. We'll take... Okay, this is about to fall. And we're gonna play defensive here. So these guys, we're gonna get troops up into Burgundy. And that is gonna be kind of our flex point from where we can send new troops out of. Recruits out of. We stopped. I guess I stopped recruiting over here. These guys will move there. These guys will move up there. Definitely need to keep border troops because of what's been going on with the Papal States in the past. And I can get all these guys out. So interestingly enough, I think one thing I'm starting to notice is that we seem to be getting some pretty solid generals out of Constantinople. And I would imagine that has to do with the quality of building types, whether it's... I'm going to look at all these things. So there's the Royal Palace, there's the Chancellery, Constable's Palace, Marshal's Palace, Admiralty, University. We're in the process of getting a military academy. And I would imagine that each of those things gives a chance to increase certain stats, whether it's acumen, piety, command, etc. So what I'm going to do is start taking the high-ranking generals from there and getting them over to Venice. And I'll aim to remember to keep doing that continuously throughout the campaign. Who knows if I will. But if I do, I can use that as a place where I distribute strong generals along the border and wherever they're needed. I'm going to do a quick construction check. So Milan, I'm going to expand. Venice, we'll expand. Tuscany, increase that. World should be fine, so we'll keep recruitment going. And I think what I'll do is I'll probably end up using Bohemia and Burgundy as the 2 points where I store most of my troops, because it's going to give me... Burgundy will give me access to Toulouse and Swabia. Bohemia will give me access to Bavaria and Hungary. And that way we can span the whole border with the English and with the Polish and the Golden Horde and whatnot. So that is the idea for now. Got a crusade coming from the English. I wonder how that works. If you're at war with someone, if you tell their crusade they can't pass through, is that still a act against the church? Okay, so they're going to Swabia. So we're going to retreat to the stronghold. There we go. Okay, Holy Roman Empire, or the Germans, are now gone. Oh shit. This guy, that was like his dying wish to start an Inquisition in Venice. Because he's going to be off the map now. English are crusading against the Golden Horde. Okay. So Swabia, we need to respond. Okay, we're going to merge guys up. And we're going to send these gentlemen in here. And in fact, I think what I'll do is, yeah, we'll get these guys. I'm just making sure I have a sense of what troops, although these issues were already commanded, those commands were already issued in whatever the order that would be. But I want to make sure I have a sense of how many troops I'll have in garrison here and how many I can spare. So this is 10 unit cards basically. So I can take 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want to completely empty this place out. I think I can probably take like that amount of troops out and send them up here. I'll probably send a couple guys out of Switzerland. Not too many because of the public order situation. 25, yeah. And man, I wish I had one of my better commanders over there. It's gonna take them a little time to get over. We're gonna get this guy on the move. Send him to Bavaria. Get ready to send him into there. The church asked me to stop fighting against the Polish, so I'm gonna hold here and not push against them. And what I will hope happens is the English get excommunicated for aggressing repetitively or repeatedly against me. Okay, got a title to give out over here. Maybe the halberdier. Nobody else with. I don't think anyone's gonna have 5 acumen. Seems pretty rare that that happens. Okay, good enough, club. So this guy will be the Lord. And recruitment. Keep queuing up troops. Wow, we lost a lot of money. Okay, that's why we have the cushion. Okay, so I'm gonna wait one more turn before I try to counter-strike against the English. Because what I'm worried about is, like I said, getting excommunicated or having problems with the church because of fighting aggressively into their territory. Ooh, okay, we lost some public order here. Probably one thing of peasants will be good. So what I'll probably want to do is pick a side of these regions that they hold and attack on one side or the other. And try to pull them in one direction. And because if I go up the gut, I'll have to protect on both sides. Not been checking the time. Looks like we're almost up here. Thank God that crusade went north and not through my territories. Okay, so they back out of Swabia. They go into Bavaria. Man, oh. Okay, we retreat to Stronghold. I'll let my ego rule me here and try to fight that because I have a better commander. Okay, victory points got scored. No new objectives. We are now tied with the Spanish because I lost a couple provinces. So, yeah, okay, I'll just keep that in mind. Merge up here. Looks like I left more than I needed here. You know what? I lost some troops over here because of the crusade, so... How are we doing on recruitment? So we got some more guys. So we'll queue up another wave. Let's go for halberdier from here. Chivalric sergeants here. These here. Royal knights here. Chivalric men-at-arms. And the good old urban militia. Now all the new recruits. Let's see. I think we send a Dodge in. coming to the rescue. Probably enough in here to deter the Polish. And then we'll send some reinforcements out of Swabia. I believe that's what that province is. This got to be the Lord. And we'll get this guy moving over to Burgundy with the rest of the new recruits. Wow, this place is pretty worn down. I think I'll send out the beaten up troops. And who are these guys? Why are they in here? What if I had issued them a command to go elsewhere and the place got taken? So send these guys over this way. I really hope they can't choose to go into Austria if they flee from my Dodge's force. Maybe I sent a couple more troops to reinforce there. So they could send more guys from Franconia. They could send their king in. There's King Richard, and I got Dodge Jacopo. Okay. Reinforcements on the way. Here. These guys, I might have already issued that. Sardinia, and here as well. Okay. Part of me almost wants to just abandon some of these provinces. I have so many troops over here just as holding forces, but yeah, I don't know if that might be a good idea. I'll have to reconsider that later. And this guy up here. Okay, we got recruitment. Boats I have not checked on recently. So let's send some of these boats down this way. We got 2 there. And these guys over here. Use this guy over here. I hope I still have some ships queued up. And my phone just buzzed from a text, but that is a good reminder for me to check the timer, and we are up. So that took an unexpected turn. I definitely did not think that the English were going to attack us, but that's part of the game. All right, so we're at war with the English, the Golden Horde, the Hungarians, the Polish, and the Turkish. The Turkish and the Golden Horde have been very inactive on the borders, same with the Hungarians. The Polish, I don't think we need to worry about because they have such limited territory to maintain what they have, and they're also bordering enemies as well, between the Golden Horde and myself. The English really are the big bad guy right now, so we'll play defense on the border. I don't want to attack them outside of the provinces they're trying to take from me, and I think if I can remember this, at the beginning of the next episode, I will try hitting them aggressively if they have not been excommunicated. Because I would have thought they attacked Lorraine, they attacked Swabia, they just attacked Bavaria. I would have thought that the church would have warned them against continued aggression. And this might have been the last strike, but I didn't get a message about it before. So we'll see on the next one. But anyways, that'll be that. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on episode 19, I believe.